Hi, I'm Jon Kenfield from the Solutionist group, and I'm continuing my series of talks about the 50 common causes of conflict in family business and what you can do about them. This is session 22 in that sequence, and today we're talking about differences, the effect of differences in the creation of conflict. And I'm going to talk under some broad headings of needs, wants and interests, perspectives and behaviours, and rewards and respect. Now, when we talk about needs, wants and interests and the differences in those, needs are things that people actually do need to have a successful, happy life. They're not the same as wants. Wants are things that people believe they need, but on closer inspection, they may discover they're not as necessary as they appear to be in the first place. All of this is really covered under the heading of interests. If somebody can uncover their genuine interests, they will be steered towards their real needs rather than just their wants. And negotiating interest between different family members and between family members and employees in a business is a skilled activity and a very, very important one. The next main form of difference that creates problems is differing perspectives and either perspectives on behaviours or observable behaviours that are at significant variance. So, for example, you may find that one person believes they are working hard and seriously contributing to the business, improving their skills and fundamentally making a major contribution to the success of the business, success of the family, whilst they perceive another family member is lazy, incompetent, incapable, not committed, and is nevertheless perhaps receiving very similar rewards and has equal expectations of future inheritance, future benefits. And that, of course, creates resentments, jealousies, and all sorts of problems in a vast number of situations. It takes a really saintly person to avoid getting angry about something like that, whether it's real or perceived. Finally, there's a big difference between rewards and the level of respect that people are given. Often they're related to each other. If people get equal rewards for unequal effort, unequal commitment, that seems unfair. If people don't get properly rewarded for what they perceive to be the value of their contribution, that feels unfair. It translates into a lack of respect, sometimes from parents, sometimes from other family members, and it creates problems with self-image. All of these things ultimately can lead to significant conflict in a family business. In a family business, let's always remember, we don't have the same tools available for ensuring discipline that we would have in an ordinary business. You can kick somebody out of an ordinary business, subject to legal constraints. You can't easily kick them out of a family. So, what sort of things do we need to do to try and prevent these differences becoming destructive? These generally fit under the heading of needing to develop shared visions and plans and goals and commitments. And we can reinforce those in a number of different ways. The lack of those things then means that we do not have a framework within which we can practice meetings, we can practice problem solving, we can practice dispute resolution, we can get together and we can see that other people are actually performing when we perhaps perceive they weren't, and we can deal with problems as and when they arise. If you don't have a framework of plans, shared visions, shared goals, and shared commitments, then you have no readily available measurement tool against which to measure the performance and activities of other family members. Therefore, it becomes a personal he said, she said process, which creates or leads to, inevitably, conflicts which are very difficult to deal with from within a family environment. So the recommendation here is to set up a process where you create long-term family plans as you would create long-term business plans by sharing visions enunciating and documenting a plan, meeting regularly to review the plan, checking in with any perceived problems in performance, and dealing with those problems there and then. These are ways of helping to avoid conflict in your family business. If you've found this useful, please stay tuned for further sessions. Thank you.